So, a bunch of new campaigns have just been announced. Well, when I say just, I've just woken up, so... yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna crack right into them. Hey guys, JS here. Yeah, weird intro, I know, but... yeah. Bunch of new campaign levels. So, let's start. For some reason... they've just basically got a more powerful T-34 versus the F2. I mean, I guess the F2 is probably more of a counter to the T-34 than the Panzer III that we got, which we already had. So I don't know if the F2 is going to be really good against this, because at the moment the only thing that can realistically the Germans have, other than the explosive pack that can kill T-34, is the Bushel. The Grenade Panther Bushel 39, so yeah. Bit of a weird one for Moscow, but I think they were already out of ideas, and at least we didn't get the KV, so... this one was the interesting one. For Normandy, for the levels, we got the Hellcat, and the Panzer 4-70, which... I don't really know what this will be, how good this will be. The Hellcat, I'm pretty sure everyone was guessing that the Hellcat was going to be here. Yeah, but it's got a better, so it basically, essentially the Hellcat is going to be an upgrade to the M10, the Wolverine. It's going to be a 90mm gun, I believe. I think the Hellcats had a 90mm gun. I'm not sure on what the Hellcats had. You can correct me in the comments. The Panzer 4-70, I guarantee, will never be used because the Tiger is so good. The Hellcat, I reckon we'll see some use out of it. But yeah, this is the interesting one. The premium squads, they look pretty cool. You've got so they've got 4 assaulters and 1 engineer. They've got the UD M41, which was actually only used for the US for like station back home troops. I think that's what it even stands for. It's like something like United Defense M42. And they've basically got a Beretta. They've got the Germans have another Beretta, so I don't know. This one's the interesting one. We've got the you got the RD-44, which was it was essentially the RPD, and you've also got the MG30, the MG15 with the double magazine, which I think is quite interesting because we haven't seen the MG15 yet. We've seen the MG13 with the double magazine. We've seen the MG34 with the double magazine. We haven't seen the MG15 with the double magazine. This could be interesting. This one could be interesting. It could be... I'm seeing this as more like the MG13 Premium Squad. So basically, it looks like it's going to... these are actually pretty good upgrades to the Soviets and the Germans. For the premium squads, they've got the SU-100, which, I guess. And it has the Jagdpanther. The Jagdpanther, which is pretty... I mean, we all knew these were going to be the premium squads. Everyone knew these were going to be the premium squads. For Tunisia, this is going to be a pretty bad one, in my opinion. For the Axis, you've got... essentially death from above with the A-20 with 12 M8 rockets. Honestly, this A-20 variant might beat the P-47 for the most hated fighter. For the most hated bomber event. And then you've got a Fiat. I don't think this is going to be anywhere near as countable, able to counter the A-20 as something like the old, the Fokker-Wulf is in Normandy, so yeah. I reckon this one's definitely going for the Allies again. Today's Axis actually suffers. We've got the Aussies as here. We got some Aussies with the Owen, and we've also got an Irma. Yeah, Irma 36. Yeah, I don't really. It's basically another MP40. Interesting, but honestly, this is probably the most interesting one because these are actually, you know, the Owen obviously is in. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a train. The Owen is, of course, in. Is of course in the Pacific. The Irma obviously is in a multiple other things, and so is the MP40. So these could be interesting. I don't see people buying them, but they're interesting. Mortars for Stalingrad because no one gives any shit about them. And no one gives a shit about Stalingrad. Got the Su-76, I guess, which is okay, and the Dicker Max, I guess that's okay. This one's interesting though. The Pacific, I don't think he actually showed what. It didn't actually show what they had. So it has the some flamethrower tanks. They'll also be getting the M9 bazooka and a anti-tank rifle with a sight. The small also grows. The rapid fire M1C sniper rifle with so basically the Japanese will get a new submachine gun, and the US will get the M1 Grand Sniper. As for the when they get the Aussies again, more Australian stuff, the Boomerang, and the naval counterpart. It's a Zero. So, oh no, it's not the Zero. It's a stronger, more biting to its naval counterpart, the Zero. So it's basically it's basically a fighter. Yeah, that's not all. You've also got some engineers as well for the premiums. Looks like an interesting Garand and a prototype weapon. So yeah, let's just get through the whole thing. Moscow, I don't really see why it's necessary for another T-34. Hellcat is interested. This is going to be useless. I think I said F2 might be good. Premium squads are interesting. RD-44 and the MG-15 I meant. Both are pretty good. Premium squads don't really care about. This is going to be overpowered as fuck. This is going to be underpowered as fuck. No one cares. Premium squads are interesting. Flamethrowers, I don't think anyone will care really. Like, no one really uses flamethrowers. And they're going to be very high, like level 27. Combine this, of course, you've got the M9 bazooka, which is really powerful. Like, I've made a video on it. So, I made a video on why the M1 was really bad. The M9 is essentially a complete upgrade to it. And we've also got the precision anti-tank grenade launcher. And I think this one, the Japanese definitely, I think, would have it better because they've got a new SMG, which I'll be interested to see this one. And the premium squads look interesting, I guess, even though I'm never gonna buy them. So yeah. Anyways, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.